Talk sports.
Share.
What's up, TATS Nation? Welcome to number 32.
Woo! Let's go. 32.
Chef Lou.
Dirty Rice.
The complete agent.
You know where we're at.
Downtown Fayetteville.
Full Labs.
So let's go right to it. Mac
Facts. You know, everybody says Halloween is the devil's birthday. You know, somebody's been recently called the devil. And
He's the devil.
I'll give you a guess. His last name rhymes with Satan.
You just need to replace it. Look at the horns coming. Look at the horns coming out.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
so bad.
that's birthday. It was on the 31st, man. 67 years old. He's still coaching.
He hasn't aged in 25 years.
No, man.
When you get paid as good as he does,
You don't age.
you don't age.
Nah.
There is no stress. I get all the best players. My system's been the same.
You think he sold it so he was like, I want all the best players for the next 25 years in college football. And the devil was like, sign here.
He probably got scouts and like Pop Warner's like, that's the next guy right there.
Nick Saban. He's really Spawn. Nick Saban. It's part-time.
Man.
No doubt. What else
No
you got?
doubt. That's it. Hey, it's just.
Only one this week.
Yeah,
huh?
one this week. What's going on in the kitchen?
Hey, man, Todd Gurley.
You put Todd Gurley in the loser's corner?
I put him in the loser's corner because, you know, he probably cost some fantasy owners and, you know, some, sports bettors some money. You know, we actually, if you guys remember whenever we went to watch the game on Monday over at Buffalo Wild Wings, my friend Joe was there, and he mentioned bad beats. I mean, this is a bad beat.
Yeah.
So let's just roll the tape first, and then we'll kind of go over what happened here.
And that's a touchdown. But
this is absolutely the smartest play, though.
Yeah.
Nothing absolutely wrong football standpoint. But what it did do is, for the sports bettor, the line was minus 9.5, and it went all the way down to 7.5. It would have covered if he would have scored. Got you to hit the field goal. Actually, no, they only went by 2.
Something out these invites. Yeah, no, they
Yeah,
went up by
so-
2, so they would have scored. They'd be up by 8, 9, and take 2 scores regardless.
Yeah. But then also fantasy impact. But he was like, forget fantasy and forget Vegas. Todd Gurley don't care.
Well, the only thing I can say about that is, right now, fantasy players are making up a huge majority of fans of the NFL and of the NBA, you know, all those sports, because they don't just like a home team, you know.
No, it's true.
They like the best players. They're going to have a jersey from A.J. Green. They're going to have a jersey from Julio Jones. They're going to have a Todd Gurley jersey. So these players should care a little bit about the fantasy fan. I'm not saying like change your game, all that, but just be considerate and maybe in the way you talk about it.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, the thing is, fantasy players sometimes ask for like mutually exclusive things. You know what I mean? Things that can't happen at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And what I'm saying is we're not asking for anything. I'm saying it's a little respect.
Yeah, okay,
You know,
yeah.
a little RESPECT, right? You know,
Yeah.
Like, you know, we spend money.
We spend. I don't know. It's not about the money. It's our time.
Yeah, that too.
Time, yeah,
We
time
never
is-
get our time back.
Time is more expensive than probably like, you know, signing up. I mean, like playing focus on it week in, week out. It's probably more expensive than the $50 you put in
To watch the game?
to like if you have a pool or something. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
The
Right?
research aspect
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Yeah, I spent countless hours researching. By the way, just want to say I am number 1 in all 3 of my leagues.
You're number 1 in our league?
Yeah.
I don't think you're number 1 in our league.
I'm ahead of you by points right now.
Yeah, head by points.
Let's get right into In Case You Missed It. And Andy, just because you wrote it, I'm gonna let you say it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's just roll the clip first.
Okay.
And then I'll commentate.
Okay, I want you to drop the actual line you put on the.
Oh yeah,
on the
for
sheet.
sure.
Not want to foul, so let's see how it unfolds. LeBron has 9 of the last 12 Laker points. LeBron, underneath the Rajon, what is he doing? See LeBron. See, he had under LeBron the rainbow.
So the only word that will match what happened there is actually one word. It's mixed of two words, but it's actually one word. It's called the fuck. It's spelled DAFUQ. For anybody that doesn't know, the fuck. So yeah, I don't know what he was doing there. They're down by 3. If he would have put that in, which he should put it in right there. Down by 1, play the free throw game. 10, 11 seconds. Play the foul game.
At least it wasn't game 1 of the NBA Finals.
No, man.
He's
just gonna keep.
He should just join JR. Join JR.
No, I mean it's the 3rd, 4th game of the season. Whatever. Get the mess out now.
Yeah.
But I mean that's like as a basketball player, that should not be a mental breakdown there.
Yeah, especially a veteran like him.
Fair enough.
Like one that's been to championships, been a champion. I mean,
and
knows
one that doesn't showcase the Henny bottle.
Yeah.
So let's see.
What's wrong with that?
Let's see.
We did that in the first 10 episodes.
You know what's legal in LA now? The weed.
Well, but you still get tested.
Yeah, you still get tested.
The NBA is like the most, like they know when they're gonna get tested, basically. But yeah, I don't know. He's in LA. And he probably.
I don't know. You can probably ask Josh Howard.
You mean Jordan? Juwan?
No.
Juwan?
You don't remember? Oh,
Josh Howard, the baseball player?
no, J-Ho. Y'all don't know J-Ho because he was a Dallas Maverick.
Oh, Josh Howard. Okay, where is he now? He was like,
He's done.
What a fall from grace.
Yeah,
Like
because of marijuana.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Mm.
Kind of like a Josh Gordon.
Anything
Josh that smokes marijuana, that's an athlete, not a good thing.
Hey, see, Josh, that's the name of a tree.
Is that also a plant? Is this the Josh growth here, right? Is that what they're smoking? Is that the
Trees?
No, I'm just saying. Robert might be smoking. He's not known for brain lapse. You know, it's pure speculation. Yeah, he might be smoking.
I mean, he's already done 2 dumb things.
They can do edibles
seven
like
games.
real easy. He don't ever have to smoke. He can just buy gummies.
But it's
Yeah, but
But they're not gonna get. They're not gonna test. What are they gonna test Rondo for? They have no.
after that play, yeah, they're probably gonna test him.
it's like getting into an accident if you're like a driver for like some.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what that is.
Yeah.
You're automatically
You're
tested. Your
tested,
fault,
man.
not your fault. I mean, so don't drive. Right? Just don't drive. Because you automatically get tested. Be like, oh, I wasn't passing. No, because I remember, like, this was back then whenever I was in Tulsa, we were working for a place and they all had to drive the company car. And one of them was really worried because somebody hit him. And like, damn, dude, I just smoked a bowl last night. I'm like, well, I mean, you're probably done. But yeah, he did end up getting let go because you know it's standard procedure for them to test you after an accident. So.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah, he smoked the bowl at 5 o'clock the day before, and that completely affected his driving. That breaks whole lot of sense.
Yeah, no, it's dumb because it's not even if it's your fault. Yes, okay, maybe there's an argument there. But come on, this lady hit him. How is that his judgment? Anyway,
the best weed that you could possibly smoke has a runtime of like 3 hours.
It probably depends on your body size.
I mean, but it's in and out of your like brain. Like you're gonna go through the whole. If there's psychedelic effects, within max 3 hours, you're gonna be in and out of this state. Like you know what I mean? It's not gonna affect. 24 hours later, if there was a marijuana that you could get high for 24 hours, bro, people would be. You'd hear about it.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of the stories that I
You'd
read
hear about it.
You know, a lot of stories that people have smoked some good stuff. Like, dude, I'm feeling it the next day.
Yeah.
Nah, that's bullshit. It was laced with coke or fucking something. I don't know.
Or, they just have extremely low tolerance. I mean,
Yeah.
Even if you have a low tolerance, your first time smoking weed, you should only take like 2 hits. That's it. Put it down.
You remember some guy named Ontario Smith?
It's from Dallas Cowboys.
Nah, he was playing for the Vikings, I think, for something like that.
Who's the guy from the Dallas Cowboys that got caught running like hundreds of pounds of weed?
Hurd, Sam Hurd.
Sam Hurd.
Sam Hurd.
Yeah, he's like supposed to be like a big activist now still too, but he got locked up for something that's basically like legal to do now.
I mean,
He did it too soon.
Ricky Williams.
Yeah, too soon.
Yeah, he's not a entrepreneur with the marijuana business.
Yeah.
But he's doing it the legal way.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Dispensaries and hydroponics, man.
Sam
Getting
heard. I think he
money.
just do
Oh, hydroponics, man. I remember reading like way back when my friends were telling me they were like moving to Washington.
Pianos.
It's like, hey,
a
I'm
bunch
gonna
of
go
guys.
grow 1 year later. It's like,
I
yeah,
remember
just
when
pay
I
off
was a
my
kid,
mom's
some guy
house
was
and my
damn
house.
Julio.
Cash.
Yeah, it takes a lot of capital to start to get.
All right. So
Oh yeah. Enough about the
we
weed.
got way off.
What are you guys smoking?
White Widow. No. So Ty Lue.
Yeah.
Ty Lue got fired. We kind of called this a long time ago. We didn't think he'd last the season. Most coaches that have LeBron, Eric Spoelstra lasted 2 more years, and then he went to New Jersey or something like
No,
that.
Eric's still coaching.
Is he?
Is it?
He's still in
They're
Miami.
still in Miami. Yeah.
He's still the same
White
guy.
Widow.
Ty Lue is he's like LeBron's puppet. You know what I mean?
He was.
Yeah, he was LeBron's
He's
puppet.
just getting stepped over by everyone.
Yeah.
I feel bad by Allen Iverson. That was an Allen Iverson pun. If you didn't get it, he said he's getting stepped over by everyone. You gotta give Andy more credit for that one. Sam's a hater, bro.
I don't know the reference.
You should have been a hater.
Oh no, he doesn't know the reference. It's alright.
Oh, when game 1 of the
NBA Finals.
NBA Finals, 76ers versus Los Angeles Lakers, Allen Iverson hits the 3 off the crossover, and Ty Lue ended up on the floor, and he steps over.
Oh man.
And that was Ty Lue cornrows.
Yeah, that was about cornrow Ty Lue.
You know what? Though? Everybody talks about the step over. They didn't talk about the next 4 games when he shut him down.
Yeah.
He shut him down
Because
defensively.
that's irrelevant. He just got stepped over. That's
Or the
all.
game that he scored 25 on Iverson.
But I mean,
Sixers were overmatched anyways.
so
No. It's with the
wanted to
What are you doing?
you guys have anything for the Ty Lue thing? Because
No, I'm just making fun.
so there's a caveat to this.
Okay.
So the interim that they assigned, he said, "What? I never agreed to that. I've never agreed to be the interim coach."
They appointed him, but he's not.
Yeah, there's a stalemate. I think it's because he's like, I'm not interim. So I think he either fire me or give me the coaching job. But you give me a coaching job. I don't want interim, and I need the money that reflects it.
No.
Hey, that's a smart man.
Yeah.
And we talk about players being
Leverage,
smart,
man.
leveraging.
Leverage.
Yep.
This guy, the man.
You only get leverage so many times. Use it when you got it.
Yeah.
It's okay if he gets fired. He's still
The
getting
world's
paid.
stacked against
Why
you,
not?
bro. World is stacked against you. All right, let's talk about the guy. Oh, if y'all don't know, hold on. Should I fix that? I'm Tat Man today.
Tat
In
Man.
honor of Halloween.
When we get zooming capabilities and multiple cameras, it's gonna be like,
Oh, Tat Man.
Sad man.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Tat Man.
Tat Man.
So who's
So we're on Clay entering God mode. He
Dios.
went Hadouken on everybody. He powered up.
No,
was
he
super-
went Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
He went 3
Green. Which
He went-
one's more?
No,
He
well,
went 3 level. You know what I
There's
mean?
blue and then there's Super Saiyan God mode is the red one. They're different.
What about the green one?
There's no green.
Fuck.
There's no green.
You think he's thinking, bro?
That's Naruto.
That's not
Naruto Sage mode is green.
Oh,
But yeah, probably maybe Broly could.
Yeah, it's greenish.
Yeah,
In the old rendition, I don't know about the new. Anyways, that's
Yeah,
a
it could
totally different show.
That's all. That's Danime.
Yeah.
Danime.
Yeah.
So
Man.
Clay, man, 10 threes in the first half, and he also the Golden State Warriors had 92 points in the first half.
That's
so
insane.
So I was sitting with Yolanda watching Monday Night Football, and I was telling Andy and Sam that my TV, I set it to play all the Warriors games. So it gave me the reminder, and it said they were playing the Chicago Bulls. I said, hell no. I said, it's not even gonna be competitive.
Yeah.
And I was watching them play Duke. I was like, I'm good. I'm good. I was like, I'm good.
Unless I'm watching them play another team. Duke is the Duke guy.
Duke would score like 40 points on say, bro. They'd be lucky they scored 40 points.
Man.
A freshman playing up against KD.
Nah, I know, right?
Their best
I
player.
don't care if it's Zion Williamson,
Yeah,
whatever
no.
his name is.
Hey, next year you won't care.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see.
We'll see,
We'll
man.
see.
But still, though.
TBD.
Yeah, I know, man.
So,
Hey.
is Klay Thompson the greatest shooter we've ever seen?
Probably no. I don't know. Like he's not in that same. Like I don't know why this is. Maybe he can shine some light on it. I don't know why. You know, when we talk about greatest shooter, it's the conversation is always Steph, right? It's never about Clay. I mean, like Clay. You know, so some Mac fact here is Clay is the only player to hit 50 points No, 2 times. 50 points in under 30 minutes.
Right?
50 points under 30 minutes twice. Nobody else has done
Yeah,
it. Like nobody else is on that list.
Yeah.
So there's that. He set the record for the most threes,
Mm-hmm.
right? But he's never in that conversation. Like I've watched games, you know, being the boat riding fan that I am. Like when Clay is hot, there's no stopping him.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, there was you know what, like it was like a year, probably 2 years ago where he set the record for most points in a quarter. Like the dude, it was so easy.
That game was ridiculous. That third quarter
So
was ridiculous.
easy.
Like it was the point where I was laying down on the couch watching that game, and
Like, every
by,
point,
by,
like-
by like the second, yeah, it was like pulled me out of my damn seat. You know what I mean? Go on, give it to him again. Give it to him again.
See, man, why Clay doesn't come up? Because he's just he's a quiet guy. You know what I'm saying? He just shoots his.
Is it because he's not the face of the franchise? So that's why people. Because you're not the face of the franchise, even though you're good, they won't consider you in that category because technically there's somebody better ahead of you.
Yeah, see, for instance, we were talking the other day. Reggie Miller was the face of the Pacers for over a decade.
16 years.
Yeah, a decade and a half. You know what I mean? So same style. He just runs behind screens. You know, but he was the face of the franchise for, like you said, 15 years or so. And that's why, you know, he always gets, and you know, with his antics with Spike Lee, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's you know, I mean, he's
The choke.
He's got
The choke.
personality versus Clay. He's just,
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll break it down to you like this. Clay doesn't make waves.
Mm-hmm.
So, like Steph Curry, if you see his commercials, Steph Curry's a terrible actor. He shouldn't do no commercials. But
he's
Clay is
remarkable.
even more dull
Yeah.
than Steph. So,
I see more pictures of Clay with, you know, like doing NBA lifestyle.
yeah, he's still dull though. Like his face is dull just to look at when he speaks. You know,
It's like his clips of him in China, man.
yeah, he's so, like the way he dances. And
Yeah, you know, exactly.
But Clay's a nerd.
So if
Yeah.
like a choir, right?
He's just a nerd.
Not as
He
hard.
plays a nerd. He's a
Yeah,
nerd.
He's
in
not,
football.
he's not an entertainer.
Like
It's not
Clay
entertainment.
is a dude that when he comes on the basketball court in your rec center, he doesn't look like anything special. You're like, oh, I could ball with this guy, and he will hit every shot. And when he leaves, you will still be like, I'll whoop his ass though. He might beat me in basketball,
Yeah.
but I bet you he won't beat me in a street fight.
Yeah.
So,
That's exactly, yeah.
He
That's
can't
what
beat
I'm
me in a
thinking.
car race. You know, he goes down the line.
yeah, and you're not gonna buy Klay Thompson Nikes.
Yeah.
Like you're just not. So
He doesn't have Nike,
because
he
he
has
doesn't have
China
that
brand.
star
He has China
power.
brand.
He's
Yeah,
a
he
China
does.
brand.
Yeah, he does. Because he doesn't have that star power.
Yeah.
People fail to recognize him. If you enjoy sports and the sport, you will realize that the order probably goes in terms of progression and play style. You had Larry Legend. You know, well, you probably had the face of the league, the logo, Jerry West, as you know, the greatest shooter at one time. You know what I mean? And then there's a gap, and then you have I don't know what Wes Unseld, Pistol Pete, Maravich.
Pistol Pete, man.
And then you come a little more, you got Larry Legend in the 80s, right? He was the shooter. And then Reggie Miller into the mid-90s. And then Ray Allen into the 2000s.
Yep.
And now it's Clay and Curry.
On the same team.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, and he has a more dynamic shooter where he's mid-range heavy. So those threes just look more splash. And that's really what it is.
I mean, he is the original Splash Brother.
He is. And you know,
Yeah.
Mark Jackson always talked about both of them, where Steve Kerr kind of gravitates towards Steph in conversation.
So let me ask you this. So to play off of this, so probably every team's pitch this offseason play is, hey, I'll make you the man. I'll
Yeah.
make you the man,
It's a good pitch.
right?
Or they can go the Kevin Durant route and be like, you can still be the man without the pressure.
I don't think there's any pressure right now.
I just don't see them leaving. I would take $10 million less to stay on this team.
I mean, so
No, I don't know. That's a lot of money, man.
Hey, teams have done a three-peat, right?
Cat man.
Yeah, teams have done
Have any teams done four?
Celtics.
Celtics.
They
Is that
won
the
like
longest?
9 in a row.
Is it the
Like
longest?
8, 9, yeah.
Is it
Something
the
like that.
longest?
It was
four?
8 and it was like, it was 11.
8 in a
It was like
row?
12
It was
and 14
it was
years,
8
like
and
that.
it was, I thought it was 11.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah,
probably don't
14,
have that
11,
much
13,
time.
11 and
They probably don't
13.
have
Yeah,
that
Bill
much
Russell has 11.
Yeah.
So I want to say it was 11 and 13. I remember reading the whole book on Red Auerbach, his autobiography.
Yeah, it's something ridiculous like
Yeah,
that.
but it was 8 in a row.
60s, mostly in the 60s.
Okay, I was gonna say like maybe they can break that, but like
No.
Like Bill Russell should have like rebounds, blocks, the records for those, but they didn't count blocks. in his time. They didn't count steals back then. There's a lot of records that they would probably have because they were so dominant. The dude was averaging a double-double like a 20-20. But Bill Russell was ridiculous.
Yeah, he was.
That's what I do when I step on the court. 2020 in a game got 12.
No doubt.
Jeez.
It's 20 turnovers, 20 rebounds.
Hey, it doesn't matter how you get there.
20 shots.
So what we got?
Yeah, so let's get everybody's thoughts so far.
Oh man.
Like surprises, you know.
Disappointments?
Disappointments.
Why don't you talk about disappointments? That's what's on your brain right now.
Yeah, the Rockets, man.
Oh man.
Let him have it. Go ahead.
Oh man. I mean, all this hype in the offseason, how they're gonna challenge them again. I just don't see it happening. Man.
Insert wah wah.
The losers corner.
Yeah, man. I don't know. You know.
So Houston Rockets, big disappointment. Anything else? Any other thoughts? Any other disappointments?
No, that's
Surprises?
Why don't you guys?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm surprised. I gotta say the Bucks, man, Bucks.
Yeah, no, because I say it because that was on his mind yesterday, and then I agree, but I didn't want to steal his thunder.
All good.
Oh yeah,
Because-
well, do you want to emphasize on that? You want to give a little rhetoric to the Giannis?
It's because of him, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always dogging on Giannis in the butt.
Hey, y'all was looking pretty
So
good.
how far do you think they're gonna go?
Man,
Not very far.
yeah, yeah. You know, it's just such a cluster once you get to the top 4 in the East. You know what I
We
mean?
talked about that last night.
Yeah. It's. I mean, Celtic. I mean, I think it's gonna be Boston, Toronto in the finals, but I wouldn't be surprised.
But Boston not playing up to par. They're probably still figuring it out. You know, you have
they got
two superstars returning, so I mean, I expect that to take some time for them to
Yeah.
because they played 4 minutes together. You know, last year.
year.
And Tatum is still looking like I said he would.
Mm-hmm.
Still looking like I said he would.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a big Tatum fan. I watched a lot of his off-season workouts.
No, Tatum looks good. Tatum looks good. But yeah, I think for me, biggest disappointment. I don't think I can disagree with the Rockets being 1-4, 1-5.
1-5 right now.
You know, with adding Carmelo. But again, you know, I knew that was gonna be like it's gonna take some time for them to get used to that.
He knew it.
What about the subtractions?
The subtractions hurt them. The defense, which is why they're giving up the most points, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you know, we're thinking, hey, you know, Houston doesn't play defense. D'Antoni doesn't have defensive scheme,
Suspensions,
right?
Injuries already. This is
But it's not looking good. But you know what?
It's a long
They'll figure
season.
it
It's a
out.
long season, man.
They'll figure it out. Are they gonna get to last year's height? Absolutely not.
That was it. They had their shot, man. They had their shot, and the hamstring.
Yeah, it's like that Eminem song.
But that's what happens with Chris Paul. Chris Paul either pulls a hamstring.
Yeah, Game 7 at their house.
Yeah, no. Chris Paul's unreliable. Pull a hamstring,
Yeah.
or gets hit in the face. I mean, either or. But yeah, Giannis has looked pretty scary. Giannis looks scary. Toronto has looked pretty damn good. I mean, yeah, they lost the game to Milwaukee, but it was
Milwaukee was good.
No, because I think
Milwaukee
Kawhi rested.
For Wayne's World.
You know, they're trying to go easy on his hamstrings as well, or quads, or whatever was wrong with him.
No.
I don't know.
I was worried about Kawhi not really being enthused to play, but
He's balling.
yeah, he's balling. You know what I'm saying?
He has a
Yeah.
good relationship
Yeah.
with Kyle Lowry, it seems like. and
So,
those
yeah,
relationships. What up,
Yeah.
It's Brielle.
Oh, that's the perfect angle.
Yeah.
So, like I was saying real quick. All right, so disappointments. I don't really have any disappointments in the league right now. It's too early. So I'll come back to me at Christmas time. Surprises. I like the parity in the league. I felt like I said this last night on the chat. LeBron moving to the West was the best thing for the league because it's true parity now. You don't feel like Cleveland's just going to the finals.
Yeah.
You feel like there's Milwaukee, Boston, Toronto, Philly, all at the top right there, and all of them can go to the finals. And then in the West, with LeBron being there and having a young core, is very much open there as well. If Golden State takes any step back,
Yeah.
if not,
That's the only way that happens is
an
this
injury
summer.
or something like that.
That's the only way that this will happen.
A trade, maybe Jimmy Butler going to LA or something like that could really make a big difference.
Yeah.
You know, something's got to give, you know, in the West, and I think it will give before Christmas. So we'll see. What do we got going on here? Where we going to now? We're on
college football.
the Hawks.
No, that's the wrong one. That is the wrong
This was
one.
last week.
I know. Last week they came out.
Hey, let him
beasting.
finish. Let him
And
finish. Yes.
Wah, 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 wah.
Dude, we need a soundboard.
I think I'm doing okay.
We need a soundboard. Yeah, looking for donations for a soundboard.
We're gonna have to start a Patreon or something like that so people
Yeah.
can donate during the show.
Yeah, for real.
Patreon would be a good idea.
Yeah. I
So
think we can do that.
yeah, so
Man.
Sam, I'm gonna let you run with this one. I didn't watch the game.
Oh no.
Oh man,
You want me to segue you in real quick?
they just crumbled late, man. It's just about like
Who they play?
Vandy.
Vandy.
Yeah, they just
The bottom of the SEC.
Vandy was
Yeah.
built to beat the Razorbacks this week.
Built.
They played
Very
well
well.
on both sides of the ball, relatively.
Yeah.
On both sides, they played pretty well.
What was the final score?
like 42.
But isn't Vandy
What's
supposed to be like a top
45.
1 or 25?
Yeah, 45, 31,
Okay,
something like that.
they had a chance.
Yeah.
We didn't play well
Yeah.
at all.
It's messy. College football is messy.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
what's going on right
It's
now.
it's really an unrefined game. Yeah, I mean, like you watch it, compared to the NFL, it's really
so many
unrefined.
formations.
Yeah.
So much, it's like
That's what I like about it is just all the crazy stuff.
Yeah.
All the gimmick plays and how every team is different. It's not every team. It's not a copycat league like the NFL.
No.
We're like
they-
half of them run the West Coast.
Right? Yeah.
You're starting to see some of that in the NFL though, where people are allowed to like. The NFL was so rigid for so long,
Yeah.
so conservative,
Yeah.
that in the last maybe 10 years, now you're starting to see it really open up, especially these last 3 or 4, when you have, coaches like Doug Peterson that always go for it on 4th. Like, if it's bad weather and they're on their own 40,
that's like Mike
they're
Tomlin.
I'd rather go for the yard, you know what I mean? No, but I hate Ben Roethlisberger on 3rd and 1. The dude throws a bomb every time. They just need a yard.
But you know what's great about Ben on 4th and 1? He can
leads.
also hunt it.
Yeah. Oh, like a quick kick. Like a quick kick.
He's terrible. Oh, he's awesome. But like that 3rd and 1, I don't know how many times I've seen him on 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, throw a 70-yard bomb. Like, bro, you need 2. You need 2. Keep the drive going. You need 2. Go for
But
the
the thing,
70-yard
the
first.
thing is, like, I think that's how, like, it's in a way reverse psychology, right? 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. Defense is lining up for you to run the
Now
ball,
when you do
quick
it-
stuff,
now when you do it
but they
50 times.
always go for the deep ball.
Now we do it every single time. Like, teams already know. They already know.
You know what? I'm gonna apply for a coaching job.
Yeah, you should.
Do it.
You should. I don't know how you go about that. You're gonna have to carry.
I don't have the
for
ends.
years.
I don't have the ends.
You don't. You gotta know somebody who knows somebody.
Yeah. It's a real
let's
connection game.
Get right into the good stuff. The NFL. NFL had a whole bunch of drama.
Oh,
this
yeah,
season. I
yeah.
mean, so much drama we couldn't
Oh,
only cover
we
2 or 3
skipped one.
things.
We skipped one. 11
Oh.
ranked teams lost.
Oh, we did skip that. Yeah.
11.
11.
That's
Yeah.
almost half of the top 25.
And apparently broke the computer algorithms because everybody's up in arms about the rankings that came out.
Yeah. But
So I think 11 teams that were ranked losing in 1 week broke the computer algorithm.
No,
Like,
no,
it was like not ready for it.
I said Texas is a fluke.
Yeah.
Dropped 9 spots. Like, I don't even know why they're ranked
yeah.
so high.
They'll probably lose again. I think they're playing West Virginia. I like West Virginia.
They're overrated. They need
I
to
like
drop.
West Virginia in that one.
Yeah, Florida dropped.
Texas, man.
A&M dropped 9.
Yeah. Just
It's
Oh,
Texas.
wow, dude, like, with 11 ranked team losing. Oh, and they weren't ranked. Oh, so a lot of them moved up.
UCF is going to be in the Final Four.
nah.
Yeah, they're undefeated.
Yeah.
What happens if they go undefeated the rest of the year?
No.
You're going to have to put them in
The
there.
computers will not allow it.
You're going to have to put them in there.
You have to.
Florida always gets embedded
You'll have-
in between the
yeah,
other
yeah,
conferences.
No, because look at the teams up ahead of them. Michigan plays Ohio State.
Wow, Michigan's up that high?
Yeah, Michigan's gonna
Wow.
play
They've had a
Ohio
really good
State.
resume.
You know,
They're going to lose this.
LSU can lose another game.
Oh, yeah,
They got to play Georgia,
they
right?
play Alabama and Georgia.
So they're going to lose one of those.
The only 2 teams that have it easy is Clemson, Notre Dame. I said that last week.
So there's a path for UCF to
Yeah.
come in.
Oh yeah.
There's more than a path. They can get, if they stay
No.
undefeated, there's a path.
All right.
But I think
I'm
they'll
gonna say it
put-
right
I'm
now.
calling it.
No,
They'll
I'm
put-
calling it.
They'll put a 1-loss West Virginia team
Or Florida.
ahead of. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, look.
Florida plays Georgia.
I got 3 locks.
It's just there's so many things there.
3 locks for the playoffs. Alabama, Clemson, Georgia.
No,
I don't know where that
Dame's
fourth
so
spot.
good right now.
Nah, man, they want Georgia in there. Georgia. All right, but yeah, they're
You got
good.
Georgia on your mind?
All right, let's get to the NFL. We've been procrastinating a little bit today. So, this is Sam Mack's favorite player in the world.
Oh, yeah.
They look a lot alike. Ryan Fitzmagic. I love that. And he has a great pick.
Yeah, see?
Pretty good vector.
Oh, man, yeah, I love it. That was great. That's what I look like most days.
Now, this coming up Sunday, for looking like
It's my
that,
summer look.
kind of like McGregor, he's going to take an L now. He's going
Like-
to take an L.
Sam,
Yes, he does look like that.
Sam, I remember you being adamant that they shouldn't have taken
No,
him out.
yeah, no.
I mean, obviously, this is a move that you would have made.
I wouldn't have taken him out, like, even though he had that bad day and Winston was coming back, I still would have just kept him in there.
I think Winston has, in the 3 games that he played, the most interceptions in the league. Right?
Yeah.
It was like 3, 3, and 4.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Dude's terrible. Like,
Yeah.
he's
They should just move on from him.
when you're sucking on your fingers in the huddle with your eyes popping out of your head, I question what you're on. You remember that clip?
Yeah.
He's like, what the
Then he's got off the field problems too. It's just too much.
I think
bullshit.
there's something up here. Like, I hate to say something like that. I really do think there's something up here that's tapped. Like, in terms of like football IQ, all that, the kid has it. But I think it's just personality he's tapped somewhere. There's just something that's not
It's just
translating.
another athlete with big potential, has all the tools that doesn't ever become the guy that everybody thought he was going to be.
He doesn't work out at all. Like, you'd think he'd be more athletic. Like, he looks like Donovan McNabb at the end of his
He
career.
looks
Yeah,
like,
he does.
He looks like in a way like he looks sloppy with
Yeah,
the way the way that he plays. Like, I'm not
As
saying
bad as
like
Marcus Russell.
huh? Well,
No.
not
It's very sloppy.
like a little under,
Yeah.
about 100 pounds under that, but
Yeah.
it's
It's
close.
it's definitely. I like this. That's a great way to describe his gameplay. It's sloppy.
Yeah, like just like the way, like when he throws,
Like
when people they throw the ball and they follow through, he's just like,
Yeah.
it's just like
no,
it's sloppy. His demeanor, his body language, like he's just like shit. I'm getting paid. I don't care.
I think he is very fragile, and with Ryan been playing so good the last couple seasons,
He's
Hurt
a
him.
kid.
and he felt like that's what I'm saying. That's why I say he's tapped up here, man. He's not mature enough.
He
man.
hasn't grown out of.
He knows
the
what to say.
mindset.
Yeah, he knows how to say the right
Word.
things. He's just not there though. You know.
No, I agree.
Yeah, definitely,
Will he ever be great in this league? I think the answer would be no.
No, but I think another team
will take a shot at him.
once Tampa let him go,
He could be
I
like,
think there's one more. He's got one more chance. I mean, maybe he needs to change the scenery or something. You know what I mean? But
Does that happen? I mean, the only thing I can remember is like change the senior for quarterback, Drew Brees.
well, yeah. Well, see, the thing is, Drew Brees was in with Philip Rivers, and they.
I don't know why they wanted Phillip over Drew.
Because he was younger.
Man,
They
he
want-
is
they want-
another
they
like
want-
slop. He looks sloppy. Like
Yeah.
the way he throws, it's just like
He throws out some crazy throws.
yeah, like it's crazy.
But
it's-
Philip Rivers has had a great career, man.
Yeah,
Right.
It's like he's like a
How
Dan
many Super
Marino.
Bowls-
Will never win.
Hey,
He's like a Dan Marino. Like
Yeah.
great numbers. but
Great
he's never
numbers,
gonna win
man. I
anything.
mean, he's had a great career, man.
Melvin Gordon's making his career right now. Melvin Gordon, like pass yak, is ridiculous. It's like 7 to 9 yards.
Who really made his career was LT. That's who really made his
LT
career.
made Breeze.
Well, no,
LT Breeze.
like he had LT, he had Gates.
Yeah, Gates. Yeah,
he had Hall of
Right.
Famers.
He had like Sean Merriman on defense. He
Well,
had a lot of
they had
help.
a
you know?
lot. They had a lot of heartbreaking losses
Yeah.
too that he wasn't responsible for. That was like plays on defense.
Mm-hmm.
Because he even has a playoff game where they scored 38 points and lost.
Yeah.
Well, ultimately, it's always.
But ultimately the quarterback. He's the quarterback. You
And if you
win.
don't have the ball last.
You get all the glory. But if you lose,
Well,
you know what
that
I
means
mean?
he didn't score enough.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't. Look at that Kansas City Patriots game.
Hey.
Would you say that it was Patrick Mahomes' fault they lost that game, or would you say that he just didn't have the ball in the last possession?
Well, but I mean, they won't look at it from game to game when they break down his career. They're just gonna be like, he just wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
They're not gonna dig one game out of
Yeah.
like 100.
Philip Rivers is good enough to win a Super Bowl. It's just
Yeah.
the players around him haven't. He's had one player at a time or two.
It's
His
just not-
defense hasn't come up when it should.
It just hasn't really happened for him. You know.
All
what I
right,
mean?
well,
But,
listen,
yeah.
Hugh Jackson being fired.
It's
Sam,
been a tough week in Cleveland, huh?
It's been a tough week for coaches. Period. Yeah,
Yeah, how many people got fired?
There was six coaches that got fired, and there was. I was on Yahoo Sports today, and they had a poll, the over under on coaches being fired.
Oh no, somebody else got fired officially. The Maryland coach.
Oh,
They reinstated
No,
him. They
oh.
reinstated him, and then they fired him.
Wow. So, Question to you, Sam.
No.
Houston, both coaches are gone. You know, NBA, NFL. Which one would you have rather had to run your franchise?
In Cleveland?
Yeah, because you had Cleveland and Tyronn Lue, NBA, and you had Hugh Jackson from the NFL.
Okay.
So both Cleveland coaches got fired.
Yeah.
Who would you have rather had to run your franchise out of the two?
Oh, man. Wow, that's tough, man. That's like picking two.
It's because they both suck.
They both suck. So which one sucks less? I mean,
Who would you rather have?
see, the thing is, I don't even know how good Ty Lue really is.
Because he had LeBron?
Yeah, because he had LeBron.
So then Hugh Jackson?
Well, no, look. You want to know how good he is?
No, by default, I mean.
So by default,
Yeah.
you're saying Hugh Jackson.
Yeah.
Because
defend Ty Lue.
No,
Yeah.
because no, look, there's no defending him
Yeah.
because, but he said it's because LeBron, right? It was
Yeah.
like, well, it's exactly that. With LeBron, he went to championships. Without LeBron, he can't win a game.
Yeah.
Small sample size, but can't win a game.
Most teams can't win games without LeBron.
You know,
Can't win one yet. You know
Not
what I mean?
yet, but I mean, look at this. Look at the team.
it's the same team.
There's not an
Say-
all-star.
say
There's
without
not-
LeBron.
Yeah.
There's not an all-star.
Kevin Love, but he's hurt again.
LeBron is like the best player in the world.
Yeah.
We know he elevates people to a level that they can't reach. There's not another
And he
all-star
demands
on
it.
that
He
team.
demands it,
There's
you know
not
what I mean?
another all-star on the team.
Yeah.
It's a bad team.
Tristan used to be an all-star. JR used to be an all-star. Kevin used to be an all-star.
There's not an all-star on the team.
Right now,
You know what they need to do? They need to unleash
they need to do the process.
Sexton.
They do. He's been balling. You got the youth. You should run with the youth.
And
movement.
you know,
Yeah,
the
it's
name
true.
that's surrounding the coaching job.
Ooh.
Avery Johnson.
I can see that. I would like that. I like
Is he still
Avery.
the coach at Alabama?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know, because they say he has a good relationship with them, and like the thing is, like,
Avery's
I
good
love
coach.
Avery. I want to see him get another job. Like he had, like, he had for the Mavericks, he had the most wins in a season for the Mavs.
Yeah.
But like he couldn't take them over the top. Like,
Well, that's
he
when
couldn't
Dirk
take
was
the
still
line.
learning to be a good
Hey.
playoff player. You know what I mean? He needed.
Yeah, it wasn't fair. Like to me, like
Yeah.
I love Avery. Like he did
Yeah.
really well with the team, and then
Yeah.
when he
And
got
he's
fired, it kind of threw me off. But at the time, I also didn't really understand sports at this level right now, expert level, god level, like Clay.
Hey, yeah. You know what?
Yes.
What you said about unleashing Colin? See, man, you got a young player with like talent like that. You just gotta unleash it. You just gotta live with the good and the bad. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just you just gotta know what you got right here.
You have to figure it out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Especially with the first rounder or whatever. He's got looks like he can ball, but you just gotta let him go 100 full speed ahead.
I mean,
and see what you got. You know what I mean?
So, I mean, we're
Just
probably
got-
gonna have to like do like an actual research on this, but I'm gonna go off the top of my head. I'm saying, so he was number 8, the number 8 pick. I want to say 1 through 7, everybody's starting. Why isn't he starting?
DeAndre Ayton, Marvin Bagley Jr.
Wendell Carter.
Wendell Carter Jr. He's
Wendell
not
Carter.
starting. He's backup. He's getting 20 minutes a game.
Wendell. Who does Wendell play for?
Doesn't he play for Memphis? Memphis?
Yeah, I'm not.
Really?
He's not starting with the Memphis
Or
thing. All right.
Chicago?
Okay.
I think it's Memphis.
Oh no, it's Chicago. It is Chicago.
Chicago is
So he's not
Memphis.
starting that. Okay. All right. Doncic
Yeah.
is. Trey Young is.
Trae Young is.
Bagley.
Yeah, Bagley's playing for
Bagley
Sacramento.
is,
Yeah,
yeah.
he starts sometimes.
He's-
He's starting sometimes. Sometimes he's not. Just depending on how.
But the things
they're all. But Colin's still getting 20 minutes a game.
like they need like
They
so
unleash
who,
him, man.
who's the
35
five?
would be good.
Who's the five? So it's Tristan and before injury, obviously K Love,
George Hill.
George Hill, Jr.
No, Jr. got benched for Seti Osman, and then the other guy with the Sam Decker. Seti Osman and Sam Decker.
Yeah,
And
I
then
will take
Colin
Sexton over
Everybody.
Decker, Osman, and Hill.
Osman's balling though.
You know, like he can play Hill and Sexton at the same time.
Yeah,
'Cause
definitely.
Hill doesn't
I
strike
would
me
rather
as the-
take Hill to the bench as my for the second unit and use that young core with Colin Sexton. Because Seti's balling, Sam Decker's actually, even though he got blocked so nasty on the other side by Golden D 2 games ago. They have a good young core. I think they should just roll with it.
Yeah.
But back to what the actual topic was, real quick. Hugh Jackson getting fired. My question to you guys last night, I'm gonna pose it real quick for the viewers. Is Todd Haley toxic? Because everywhere he's gone, there has been beef. From Tennessee to Pittsburgh, Kansas City, here in Cleveland. Everywhere he goes, the coach has either been fired, replaced, argument. QBs have lost their jobs.
Yeah.
And Todd Haley remains.
Hey, see, somebody told me this a long time ago. A friend of mine used to get into car accidents all the time, but it was never his fault. He was never at fault. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sooner or later, you're the problem, man. You know what I'm saying?
We always know that one or two people.
Yeah, you know.
They pull out in traffic
Right?
without looking.
It's just
You know what I'm saying?
denial or cognitive dissonance or both. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
It's a green light. They stop in the middle. Well, I got hit.
You know, I'm just saying, right? That
Cognitive dissonance.
Nah.
Say that 3 times fast.
I can't. English is my second language, bro.
Yeah, ESL, bro. But yeah,
We're gonna use 8-letter words in succession. Ready?
Hey,
Yeah,
Todd,
I think he's the problem.
he is somebody hard to work with
How does he keep getting work? It's not like his offense is a prolific.
because
when
I
he's
think
there.
they go off of your previous success.
I think he was the offensive coordinator when he was in Arizona when Kurt Warner and stuff was there.
Greatest show on turf.
Went to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Lost to the Steelers though, but
Yeah.
I think he was the.
And then he went to the Steelers.
Yeah, then he went to the Chiefs. I think as the head coach.
This segment's gonna be called "Is Todd Haley Toxic?" He's
Yeah.
toxic, bro. He's
Yeah,
You
know.
can't have him on your team. Tap Man said so.
It's like that one person you hang out with that just pisses everybody off.
Yeah.
I mean
Basically,
that comes around,
yeah.
that hangs around sometimes.
I'm Todd Haley.
You know what I'm saying? We all know that one person. Just like it's just they piss everybody off.
Yep. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. Rude awakening right here. So let's move on to the story that everybody wants to talk about.
Yeah.
Ty Montgomery.
Yeah, let's just roll clip and then we'll talk about it. All right, 204.
What are you doing?
All right,
Not even two-handed.
so let's go over the
He
situation.
always 2 hands.
All right,
He always covers up.
Aaron Rodgers
A-Rod.
Hey,
down by 2 points with 2:04 left, with 1 timeout, 2-minute warning.
Cue the NFL Films music.
You've been told.
Psych.
You've been told by the coaches, take a knee. And this dude's like, you know what? I got this. Not only, if you would have been down anyways, not only did you not get to the 25, you wasted, seconds off the clock.
10 seconds.
So, you wasted a timeout, which is with the 2-minute warning. You lost 5 yards, right? That's best case scenario. Worst case scenario is you give the ball up, which is exactly what he does.
Yeah.
I mean, at those points, the coaches always tell you, like either take a knee, or if you're like, running backs, like hang on to the ball.
Should play it one more time, Chew. Play it
Or
one more
like,
time.
I mean, I think I heard players, my coaches, think they said they explicitly told him take a
Boom.
knee, take a
At
knee.
that moment,
Explicitly
I
told
knew
him.
he fucked up.
He
That's
disobeyed.
That's like
Right here. Boom. See? At that moment, time will come.
Did anyone even try to reach for the ball? I mean,
You
that's
got
what I'm
black
trying
and
to say.
white.
maybe he was point shaving.
Oh man.
Maybe he had
He had a side bet.
yeah, he had side bets going on.
Ty Montgomery, aka Pete Rose.
He didn't follow like hey, he didn't follow. I mean, think about it. It's kind of like in baseball. If a coach, if the manager says the sacrifice is on, you gotta do the sacrifice, or else
You better do
You better
the
do this,
sacrifice.
right?
Or you know what?
you're not playing again.
No. You get traded.
Yeah, in his case, you get traded.
Ty Montgomery got traded to the Baltimore Ravens for a 7th round pick. A 7th round pick is somebody who's not even gonna make it to
Yeah.
maybe
Like
a
7th round
spot.
pick is almost cash
Maybe.
consideration.
Yeah. Like, Tom Brady
Like,
was
just take
a 7th round pick.
Just take
Yeah, how many 7th round picks has really been in All Pro or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Very few.
I don't know, Google that shit.
I mean, like,
We need a Mac fact next
Be
time.
on the ball.
How many 7th round or undrafted became Hall of Fame? I can tell you one. Tony Romo will be there soon.
Oh.
okay.
And
Not
then,
just-
Tom Brady.
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's, over the years, you can find quite a few. But I'm saying regularly, it's not a regular thing.
Tony
It's not,
Romo will
you know?
be the next head coach of the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh my gosh.
And then he'll be
somebody that actually understands the game.
Tony Romo will be the next head coach of the Dallas Cowboys.
Jason Garrett was a backup his whole career, right?
He doesn't. But he's a backup for a reason because he doesn't understand the game.
Romo's doing commercials though, now, right?
He's doing the Skechers commercial.
He's doing
No,
commercials.
that was Howie Long.
Yeah.
No, I think
He's
he
doing,
does
he's
it.
doing the Corona commercial.
Yeah,
with John Gruden.
Corona.
The
Yeah.
phone, the Corona phone line?
No. Like
I
the
think
best
he has
commercial
to.
I remember
He
about.
walks through the airport. He walks to the airport.
I don't know.
That's how we long, bro. That's how we long.
No,
I'm telling
he's
you.
on the plane and in the car or something
Howie
like
Long,
that.
man.
But
all those scenes are Howie Long Skechers commercial.
But I'm thinking of Romo's in one too.
He's in the. You saw the Corona commercial first, and then they put the Skechers commercial on behind it, and your brain is fucking with you because you were drinking like 4 of those at the spot. That's really what
At
happened.
the HQ.
Nah, man.
You were like, oh man.
Primacy, recency.
You were like, oh man, Tony Romo's doing Skechers commercial. Holy shit! But it was just, recency bias or like whatever he said.
But yeah, so this is not a segment.
See right here. Romo on a Skechers commercial. Right here.
Oh, Max,
Right
facts.
here, bro.
Not Howie Long.
Romo right there.
Howie Long's a new one.
I know, but you were doubting that he was on a Skechers commercial.
Of
There
course
he
not.
is.
I still don't believe you. It's not even him. That's Peyton Manning. It's not even him.
Hey, man.
You proved me wrong.
All right.
I
Can't out, Max.
You can't.
It will happen. It will happen. And that day we're gonna drop.
I think it
confetti.
has. I think it has.
It has plenty of time, man.
I'm bringing an air horn. Just
That shit. Yeah, air horns always make any
So let's talk about the trade deadline. I want to talk about specifically the wide receiver trade deadline.
You want me to break them down for
Thomas.
you?
Well, no,
Trades?
let's go to the people who got moved. All right? So Demaryius Thomas got moved.
Yep.
He got
Fifth round.
Fifth round. Golden Tate got moved.
6th round.
6th round. Josh Gordon was a
5th round.
5th round. What else? What are the big names?
Amari Cooper.
Well, before we get to that,
That
was there
it.
another one?
No, that was it.
Right. Amari Cooper, 1st round.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I'll tell you why.
Why?
You asking?
Why?
I'll tell you why. if you
And
ask
Jerry
me.
Jones, the GM.
That's the first reason why. Jerry Jones will always
All
overpay. Jerry Jones will always overpay.
He's done that his whole
If
life.
he wants it, if he wants it, he don't care what it costs. He's like, I want it.
It's
It's mine.
crony.
No, because you know why? You know why he does it?
The NFL.
Because the 1st round doesn't cost any money. There's no money. There's no intrinsic. It's
Yeah.
intrinsic.
It's an idea.
Yeah.
It's
It's a
an
first.
idea.
It's a 1st round. Well, what does that mean? How much does that cost? A 1st round. There is no. Oh, it's millions of dollars. No, it's a 1st round. Okay, fuck it. Let's get rid of it. We don't need it.
It might be signing bonus that you're not paying them.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. You want to go name by name, and I'll tell you why each player got what they got for each position.
Let me say this, like Thomas, Tate. No, I mean even you go before the season, like Brandon Cooks or something.
Yeah.
Those guys, the team didn't think they were gonna re-sign him or didn't want to re-sign him.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That's a big reason why they got traded too.
That is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Golden Tate is a rental. He's probably gonna hit free agency. He's probably not gonna stay in Philly, but he's a good pickup for their slot because even though they have Nelson Aguilar, he's more of a speed receiver. They'll move him out most likely. Put Tate in the 3, and then Jordan Matthews would just be like their 4th or 5th wide receiver. Then you come over to Houston, who had the major injury to Will Fuller. Kiki he's been good in spots, but he's been injured as well. So having somebody who hasn't missed a game in 10 years probably
Demaryius Thomas, man.
really help Houston and nuke because he nukes everybody. He's a nuclear bomb. DeAndre Hopkins is what I call him. Nuke. That'll really help him out. Then you have the Josh Gordon to the Patriots. It was just good. It was just Bill Belichick always tries to take problem players and turn them into something. And Cleveland didn't want to deal with him anymore, so they got him for cheap. The reason Amari Cooper was so much was, one, they knew who they had offering, Dallas. And Dallas wants to make waves. They want to evaluate. 2, in the guy's first 2 years, he was a Pro Bowl wide receiver. Hold on, let me finish. You asked him, let me finish. So, Pro Bowl wide receiver, 1,000+ yards, with a quite suspect quarterback, 3 different coaches. Last year he had kind of an off season with the most drops or whatever behind Des Bryant. But he's 24 years old, and you pay for youth while everybody else is about 30 to 32.
Yep.
So you pay for youth, 1st round draft pick. You don't know what you're getting next year. They know this kid can be a Pro Bowl wide receiver, and that's what you pay for.
Can be. So
At
the same
24, he can get better.
The same thing with the 1st round pick. It's all potential as well.
But
You know what I'm
they've
saying?
seen this guy perform.
But at the pro level, right?
You're still paying for past performance. So yes, he got in there, got his 1,000 yards, Pro Bowl, etc. Use a Sam line here, whoop-de-woo. Right? But he's not that guy right now.
Well, we don't know that.
But the same thing with the draft pick or whatever. It's all potential.
It's not. But the thing is, you know what? That pick could get better. The thing is, so
You don't think
this
he
is everybody's
can't-
argument.
he
This is
can't get
everybody's
better?
argument. This is everybody's argument. Okay, this is not a valuation of Amari. This is more evaluation of Dak.
We're not everybody though. Our argument is not that. That's the
Well, no,
thing
but the
we're
thing is, like, that's what they're using it for. But
Yeah.
the thing is, for me, like, if that's really the case, you save that pick. You get a quarterback in this next draft, right? But going back to Amari, like, the thing is,
I'm about to roast him.
it is such an overpay that, I mean, when you trade first round picks for something like this,
For a man like this,
Like-
this player.
God, like this, like
It is.
this.
I can't even
such
call him.
disdain, man.
I can't even
It's not like
call
it's like a
him
first
by
round
name
draft
right
or
now.
something.
Whenever you do this, you set your franchise back. This is so, like, essentially what this is
I hope
is
John
whenever
Ryan's in 2 weeks.
your franchise misses on that first round pick, and when you miss on that first round pick, it sets your franchise back a few years.
Yeah, you're right.
And this,
I'll give you
to
that.
me, is what it is. Like, okay, yeah, change of scenery. Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, like, we can use that excuse for everybody. Oh, yeah, change of scenery. He'll be better. Change of scenery. Like, no, dude, your quarterback still sucks. I will take Derek Carr over a Dak Prescott when it comes to throwing the ball.
Yeah, as a pure
Do
pocket.
stats matter? Do
Pure-
analytics matter to you?
Huh?
Pure pocket.
Do stats matter? Does that matter to you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
had enough stats.
Dak Prescott is the 4th ranked QBR. Okay. in the
Okay,
NFL.
all right. If you go by QBR, then that's that.
That's like the most accurate.
No, it's not. When you go by QBR, there's no way that. So, all right. So if you have him ranked number 4,
He's
so the
good
top
if,
three, the top three
if
is
Elliott's
Brady,
doing good.
Brady,
He's good.
Aaron Rodgers,
Mahomes.
Mahomes, and then you have Dak after that.
He's the most efficient. He's the 4th most efficient quarterback.
He is
in the
not
NFL.
inefficient, but the thing is, like,
With no wide receivers, no scheme to play.
No.
And they give the ball to his running back 35 times
No.
a game, and he's still the 4th most efficient receiver. I mean, quarterback in the league.
So are you
He's
calling for him to throw more?
Yes, because he threw the ball to Dez more than any wide receiver in the league the season before. Okay, and Dez had the most drops. So if he didn't have the most drops, he would have even better numbers.
you know what? But at the
Cole
end of the day,
Beasley.
at the end of the day, you know what matters? Dak still sucks.
Yeah, he hasn't shown that though. The
No.
numbers show that he hasn't
The
shown
thing is,
that.
like, so this is why our show. Like, let's let everybody know right now about our show. These two are gonna be the stats guy. This is the history guy. I'm the eyeball guy, right? And
believe
Dak
in
does
eyeball.
not pass
Yes, he does.
the eyeball test. There's no way. He is regressing.
I don't see him
How many
regressing.
years?
He's
I don't see
getting
him
worse.
regressing.
So isn't there not enough historical data to really determine that? So
4 years.
4 years. Four
Four-
years.
so,
but I mean, you
it's a
mentioned
good
like
sample
Derek
size.
So
Carr.
look, so look.
Derek Carr has definitely.
Yeah. So 4 years in.
Okay.
4 years in.
Okay.
This is his trend. This is his trend. This
No,
is
it's
his
not.
trend. Yes,
No,
that's
it's
his
not.
trend.
No, it's not.
Pro Bowl
He had
caliber here.
statistically the best season as a rookie ever.
Special guest would like to say something.
Go ahead, Blake.
I'll take Dak all day. We talked about this last week. Derek Carr is a product of good receivers. We talked about this. Just
But-
last week. Dak, just watch. This dude will win.
He wins games too. He does win games, bro. You guys.
He knows he
Yo,
has
last
a knack
season,
for winning.
Ezekiel Elliott is out for 6 games. Okay, and those happen to be the 6 games they lose. They were 9-6.
So
So you left Dak with nobody. You left Dak with nobody.
you still had Dez.
Hashtag Dak all day.
Silla. Calling you out, Silla.
Dan.
Sorry. Let me iterate. Stat guy and history guy.
Yes.
Guy. Eyeball guy.
White guy says Dak.
If anything, I'm just the opinion. But no, but that QBR is a real thing. You can check that
Oh
out.
yeah. It's a
No,
real thing.
QBR is a real stat, but the thing is, there is no way. All right, so I mean, here, Sam. Let me ask you this, right? You are the 4th pick, right?
Uh-huh.
You need a quarterback, all right? Mahomes, Brady, Aaron Rodgers off the board. You pick Dak? Is
No.
it yes or no? You do?
No,
I'm not
Okay,
taking
no.
Cam.
I don't.
But
Yeah.
we're not. But
I don't
Cam's-
trust Dak. I don't
Cam's
trust
lost-
Dak.
You don't
like
trust
that.
Dak.
I don't trust
I don't
Dak.
trust
But
like
Dak.
that.
he's not losing games for the Cowboys. Can you sit there and say that Dak is the reason the Cowboys are losing
Sole
games?
reason.
You could say the same thing about like Alex Smith or something. You know,
No.
it's like a game
Well, yeah,
manager,
but he's still
like
a
a game
quarterback.
manager.
I would take Alex Smith on my team. If everybody else is if those other 4 or 5 are taken, and you're like, yo, I want somebody who's gonna protect the ball, who's gonna get me to the playoffs, who's gonna get me a chance. You can take Alex Smith as a 6 or 7 quarterback in the league. And you know you're gonna probably be in it. Washington's 5-2.
Yep.
Right?
I will take Alex Smith for Dak.
Because he also has 7 or 8 years more in the league than Dak, bro.
Okay.
And he had Andy Reid as a coach. Like, you're not giving him slack.
He's got Jason Garrett.
I'll agree with that.
He's just Jason Garrett.
You're being a complete homer right now by not giving him no slack.
I'm being a homer. If I was a true homer, I'd be like, oh, Dak all the way, Dak for president.
No, you're being a homer.
No, I'm a realist, right? I don't love the Dallas Cowboys. I am the Dallas Cowboys fan. But when you suck, you suck.
I don't think they suck. I think they're
team associated.
They're misguided.
Doesn't matter where they're
misguided.
You know, I was driving here and I was like, Andy always says this, but he's not listening to himself. He always says coaches need to develop players. This is a line you say repeatedly over and over. Who is Jason Garrett developing?
The clipboard.
That's it.
Yeah.
He's not developing.
But no.
And not even that, because they have the same.
When Jason Garrett came into the league, he was a offensive guru.
What happened?
With him and Tony Romo, man, dude, that was like a match made in heaven. You know what happened? That's all he did. He didn't evolve
He has
his
no scheme, though. He has no scheme.
No, that's the thing. Like, he's like, you know what? I got this. The thing is, like, we know where the ball's going. Jason Garrett.
If I want vanilla ice cream, I'll go buy Breyers at the supermarket.
You buy Jason Garrett branded ice cream if you want vanilla.
Yeah, for real. And when it says vanilla, it's the ice cream and then him next.
No, he's actually a redhead. He's actually a redhead.
Yeah, that's just the strawberry flavor.
Yeah,
that's the Neapolitan.
Yeah.
For real, yeah.
But anyways, that's enough gripe. That's enough gripe about the Dallas Cowboys.
I just completely disagree with you on the Dak thing and stats and analytics.
Hey, you know what? Hey, we're gonna be friends for years to come, and we're gonna see this play out.
Yeah.
And I will. And then you know what? This is what's gonna happen is, would it be more hateful if I burn my Dak jersey, or would it be more hateful if I made you burn my Dak jersey?
Damn.
I don't think any Dak jersey should.
Actually, you know what? I take that back. I can't. I actually got that.
There's
for
enough
Christmas
violence in the
I
world.
can't burn that
today.
jersey. I just can't wear it.
You shouldn't burn it, but you should like donate it to charity if he doesn't make the playoffs.
No, I can't. I gotta keep it.
Just give it to the Goodwill, and they'll see it like
we'll do a whole
on
video
the racks out there.
Oh, you know what? This is what we should do. This is what we should do. I think this is what we should do. All right.
Okay.
So this would be a bet down the line. We'll refer back to number 32. Is
they don't make the playoffs.
If Dak ends up doing well in the next couple years, I will have to buy you a Dak Prescott jersey.
Next couple years? What kind of bet is this?
Okay, so you want to do a playoff bet this year? You want to take that bet?
Yeah, I take that playoff bet.
You take the playoff bet.
A short term bet.
If he makes the playoffs, I don't want a Dak Prescott jersey, but you should have to buy me a jersey like of my choice, maybe like a.
No, I feel like it has to be a Dak Prescott jersey.
That's fine.
We're talking about Dak Prescott.
And then if I win, you have to buy me a new jersey that I can rep. How's that?
I'm gonna buy you a Jason Garrett jersey.
Ah, was he number 17?
They don't even sell that. They never even made that for the store. They never even made that for the store.
You can customize that though.
No, we're gonna pass.
I'm gonna get him a Cowboys jersey that says future QB on the name. TBD.
Oh, what? He said he wants a.
No, you know what?
He wants a Mahomes jersey.
This is what I want. This is what I want. All right.
I want a Raiders McFadden jersey.
Yeah.
So this is
he's on the Cowboys roster.
You can find that on the sales rack. You
Okay.
might find that on cleared somewhere.
This is the bet. This is the bet. If Cowboys make the playoffs, I'll give you I will get you a legit Dak Prescott jersey.
Okay.
If that doesn't happen, you can buy me a Baker Mayfield jersey.
Oh. God, okay, I guess.
Hey, nobody want to wear a Browns jersey.
All right, shake. Done.
Damn.
Done deal. We're moving on. We're moving on. Now we're talking good stuff. Your team.
Yep.
They just had the parade today.
These two, he just proposed to him.
That's what I thought was going on.
He was like, yes. You know.
Speaking of proposals and marriage, Massachusetts was the first state to have same-sex marriage.
This is the second case.
You know that?
Mac facts. Mac
Hey, is that Kelly?
So shout out to my Boston Red Sox. I've said it all year. Said they were the best team in MLB. I think they were last year as well. Chris Sale. You know, a lot of people try to say, well, why are they He benched him. He can pitch. No, you saved him for the World Series. He had some injuries. They played
He
it
was
right.
sick.
Alex Cora made every move right.
He made him close the game.
Yeah.
No, if you
I
only
mean,
do-
look, your ace closing the game. That's
It's
it.
coaching. That's managing. It's managing in MLB. It's not coaching.
Yeah.
It's a little different.
Because the players just play, and the manager has to put players in the,
The
right
players
position.
just play.
Yeah.
I like that line.
Players
Sounds
just
familiar.
play.
Yeah, baseball players just play.
Yeah,
Players just
it's
play.
kind of like soccer. I mean,
Yeah.
like they play on their own. They're not like in basketball calling timeout every time they get the ball.
That'd be me.
They gotta figure it out by themselves,
Yeah,
right?
they do. Yeah, there's no. I mean, there are set plays in soccer.
Yeah.
There are set plays.
But it's all on the fly or on like
For the
set
most
like
part.
corners and free kicks.
Yeah, you need anticipation in these games.
But they don't consult with the coach like,
No.
hey coach,
Should
what
I-
we gonna do here? What we gonna do
The,
here?
the only thing like the manager really sets during the game is maybe like where they want players to be. You know,
Yeah.
more
Like
off the right
schemes,
field,
schemes,
left field.
yeah.
Yeah, they don't really. You know what I mean? Like for a certain batter comes up,
Yeah.
they'll bring the outfield in because they know he's a single.
Or like I said earlier, if you want somebody to bunt, that motherfucker better bunt.
But yeah, you hitting those lines and
Yeah.
all them numbers and everything they do.
That's only the third base coach.
Yeah, doing all that.
you know, pinching your
Yeah.
nipples.
Hey, still home. But yeah. So 5 games.
Yeah.
I call that.
Buy me Brady.
But
Yeah,
I did
you
not.
have to buy me a Brady.
No, but I didn't call. I didn't know. Steven. Is it Steven? Steven Pierce was gonna be MVP.
No, it's Steve Pierce.
Steve Pierce.
There's no N.
Oh, like Steve Aoki.
No, yeah, Steve Pierce. Well, look, he got dropped. He got cut by Toronto. Toronto was using him well early in the season. He's a lefty masher. He hits from the right side of the plate really, really well. And
17s.
Boston was missing that, and they needed him. So they ended up. They went out. They got Steve Pierce, and the guy has been an MVP caliber player for the Boston
Boston's
Red
not
Sox.
missing
They were-
right-handed smashers.
They-
Betts,
Betts,
JD.
Betts and JD, yeah, but they actually hit lefties better. He hits right-handed pitching better.
I hit all
Yeah.
pitchers.
So Mookie Betts
Actually,
and
that's
JD
a lie.
Martinez, if it's a left-handed pitcher, they're way better against that pitcher. If it's right-handed, it's the same size. Steve Pierce hits for the left side of the box, means he's better against right-handed
Yeah.
batting.
It's
and the
right-
Red
right.
That's a lot of averages.
Yeah, and the Red
That's
Sox
his averages.
and the Red Sox needed that position. So he came in and he filled it like an MVP player. He was Christian Yelich of the Red Sox all season.
You know,
all season.
he's this team really I would say the
And
one
Dodgers like all
person
lefties?
the one person that is
Right,
not
so
mentioned
the
here
lefty pitcher?
that I felt like maybe should have
They're
been
good pitchers were,
MVP.
Who?
What about David Price?
Yeah, David Price.
Thing is, pitchers don't. I mean,
Yeah, it's tough
Unless-
to be MVP.
unless it goes 7 game and they win like 2
He's
games,
responsible
3
for
games.
half the wins.
Responsible, but
But you know your batters are up so much more than your pitchers, and
I
they're
mean,
every game.
what's his era?
ERA.
For the WS, you know, like it's got to be low because he
gotta
allowed.
be low. But it's
I can't argue
allowed
with
one
your
run.
frame of thought as just Steve was more clutch, well, and he played in more games. He played in all 7 games.
Yeah.
Well,
On 5.
but
On 5,
regardless,
yeah, sorry.
but regardless,
Thank you.
David Price finally turned it around, did his thing.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. He did. David Price did what Clayton Kershaw wishes he could have.
And that's why the Texas Rangers are probably gonna overpay. Oh wait, never mind. Jerry Jones doesn't own that team.
And if you're
No, we're
doing,
good,
if
we're
you're
good.
Who
doing,
owns it? I remember Tom Hicks.
No, Tom Hicks owned it once upon a time. It's,
Yeah,
it's this
yeah.
new group that
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I'll tell you why.
He overpaid for A-Rod though. Tom Hicks.
Yeah, he
I know,
did.
I think he needed to
That's
trade
all.
him. They
Yeah,
needed
he
to
did.
trade him.
So the Dodgers, the real reason they lost is because Clayton Kershaw doesn't know how to do push-ups.
No.
Oh, man, I wish we could send that IG story right now,
Yeah,
man.
y'all have to look that up. Put up, just type in.
It was
Clayton
like
Kershaw
it was
push-ups.
like girl push-ups.
No, it wasn't. Girl push-ups are on their knees. Girl
Rude.
push-ups are on their knees.
Modified.
He was doing
Sorry,
shoulder.
modified push-ups.
He was doing shoulder ups.
Shoulder
yeah.
up.
Yeah, they're like.
shoulder shrugs.
Yeah, he was doing shoulder shrugs with his belly. Like it was really weird.
He dipped down just a little.
You know, he looked like when a 3-year-old tries to copy you doing a push-up but doesn't know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah.
Except this is a grown
It
man.
was like a toddler just. It looked like that. He was inventing a new dance move, a new breaking move. He was trying to get that footwork in order. Man, it was a mess though. All right, so Where we at now? We're near the end. Oh, we're
Oh,
on.
soccer set.
Oh yeah, drop this.
Oh.
Oh man.
Man,
More
hey,
coaches. More coaches.
more coaches going down.
Bloodbath.
Freaking Real Madrid got killed by Barcelona in El Clasico. Man,
El
it was the
Clasico.
nail in the coffin for Julen Lopetegui or something, whatever. What was
Was
his
it, do
name?
you have it spelled here? No.
Lopetegui was his name.
Lopetegui?
He was the guy
French
that.
or
Nah,
Italian.
he's Spanish, man.
It
Spanish.
sounds French.
He's from Spain. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
What had me confused?
No, but he's the same guy that got booted from the Spanish national team before the World Cup.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
deserved
no,
it. He
yeah.
knew it was coming.
Yeah. So he got fired in June.
He got
and
fired
now
twice.
in October. It's like twice in like wow, how long? 5 months.
That's bad.
4 months.
That means you
4 months?
suck.
You know what that
Yeah,
means?
they went through a really bad stretch here, and that soccer teams, especially like of
big-
stature like Real Madrid, hey, zero patience,
You know what that
man.
means?
Huh.
He's sitting on millions of dollars for doing nothing.
Oh yeah.
But you know what that means? He also has to move
Yeah.
ASAP.
Yep.
People at his house.
Just put that shit on Airbnb. You'll be fine.
Nah,
I'm sure
yeah,
it's a nice
man.
house
They
in a
don't.
good location. I'm sure he can get
Dude.
like $2,500 a night out of it.
Dude, yeah.
He'll be
They-
fine. He's not missing anything, bro.
Zero patience, man. Soccer. Oh man, people are crazy, man.
It's tough, man. It's tough, but you know when it's the world's largest sport, you're gonna have more crazies.
No, it
See,
is.
the thing is, they got, you know what I'm saying, a team like them, they got like every single one of their players plays for their national team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's basically like a dream team of sorts.
It's like playing with all stars.
Yeah, playing with all stars, man. So it's like if you can't, they're like 10th in their league right now.
That's crazy.
So he had to go.
Well,
Yep.
on to the next one.
Yeah.
Let's get into these fresh plugs so we can wrap up the show.
Yeah, so we got fresh plugs. We're gonna give it a second. This is a chunk section. But
Yeah, you're on fresh plugs, June. You're up, buddy.
Wait, you commandeered it last week, I thought it's yours.
Okay, I don't mind. I didn't commandeer it on purpose. It was just trying to move through the show last week. I apologize.
Yeah.
So, so we got Sunday Night Football with Sam. Are you gonna do Foghorns again? Where are you gonna go? Give me a spot. He'll be at Foghorns and
Foghorns.
Rogers for Sunday Night Football.
Foghorns, yeah.
He's gonna. I'll probably be there this Sunday too because it's a big game. It's Patriots and Packers, so we'll definitely be there together. So about 7:30, good time to show up Central Time. Foghorns and Rogers. We're gonna bang out some wings and talk some sports.
Yeah. Watch the ball. Hopefully it's a good game.
November 6th, across the street here, we have Pinpoint Bar. I will be hosting a networking event. It's welcoming Andy Liu to the open house real estate team. We are real estate agents by day. Come out, support us, and network with everybody you know. We're just going to have some fun. We got a free happy hour from 6:30 to 7:30, so free drinks on us. Event starts at 5:30 and ends at 8.
Whoa, free drinks.
Yeah, it's free drinks.
Whoa.
Select drinks.
Yeah.
Select
chill.
drinks. Select drinks.
So, yeah.
Select drinks.
We got to hook up a little bit, but we're going to hook you guys up. We're going to have an hour of drinks on us. So please come out November 6th, right here at Pinpoint Fayetteville. What? I don't know.
Merch.
Oh,
Merch.
I haven't got there yet. We got one more event to plug.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, no, we don't. November 6th. Okay. Don't forget, if you want to get some TATS t-shirts and merchandise, you can hit us up or you can go to... Is there a website?
It's not, whoa.
The website's not live yet.
Jump the gun.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's not live.
Website will be up soon. I just thought
Yeah, so
Yeah, but no, let us know. Shirts are $20.
Yep.
Pick it up locally. We pretty much got Bella Vista all the way down to Fayetteville covered.
see you one.
If anyone,
Get it from any of us. If you need it shipped,
let us know. We'll cover it.
Yeah.
$6.
Nah, just $20, man.
$20, man. $20.
$2 bag boxes or $5 boxes. They got $5 anywhere.
Yeah, it's gonna take about 2 weeks to
raised
get there,
prices.
but just be patient.
$6.70.
It's coming.
Checks in the mail.
Yeah, because it's gonna be hard. Everybody's. You tell somebody $20, they gonna want $20. They ain't gonna want.
Yeah.
But yeah, so get you a shirt.
It's yours.
Subscribe.
Subscribe, and we should hit that 100 mark at the November 6th event. So come out again, chill with us, and then next week, Chun is putting together an event as well.
Oh, I wouldn't say it's just me. Yeah, we'll be reposting a flyer for that by Thursday night. Given that we've been posting a lot about Pinpoint, and they've been doing awesome events. We're going to be doing like this charity benefit jam for our good buddy Bo. Kind of hit definitely some major roadblocks and thorns, or just
It's a little bad luck.
just a lot of bad luck. So we'll post more about it. Just be sure to make sure you're following us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube. Even if you're on Twitch, hop on there as well. All right.
All right, so moving on. Let's get into No, they didn't.
Oh no, she didn't.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
no, she didn't. So 4 Jags players were arrested in England last week over a bill dispute of $57,000. Goddamn, $57,000.
57,000.
I couldn't spend $57,000 on a car.
I know. It's not a meal or something. I don't know. It's just-
What we need to do is we need
What
to
were the
use
extra
the
services?
phone a friend. We need to do a phone a friend. We need to phone one of our friends, y'all's close buddies, Will, in Dallas to see how much bottles cost, because he pops more bottles than we do. We need to know how much will tally up to 57,000.
You could probably buy one bottle of wine that is $57,000.
Yeah, you could probably get.
They were getting those extracurricular services. They were getting back room services.
Yeah, they get-
a bottle. Like in a Top Dallas club, I mean the average is 500.
For the top bottle, 500.
Yeah,
So then they did what?
That's a lot of bottles.
500 bottles.
No, that's like a
I mean they probably
like
mixed-
1,000 bottles.
They did a lot more than that, or I mean,
But
it
they're
could have
in
been.
London.
Who knows?
They're
I mean,
in
they could
London
have inflated
too,
the price too, and then there's
Inflated
London's-
prices.
So,
And it's London.
32,000 is what they spent, really? Because
It might even been 10.
It's like, think of
Been
here,
10 in
you know,
America.
It's all inflated too because it's London. You know they
Well,
try to
yeah,
get the
yeah.
bums out.
Well, that
They try to keep
that and they were like, these are NFL players. They knew who they had in front
Yeah.
of them. So
Overtime.
they were like, yeah, just charge it to this card or whatever. And then they're like, here, sir. 50, they saw the bill, 57,000. Never checked the prices.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, let me see your
I can
menu.
see that.
He's like,
That
"Let me see
happens a
your
lot.
menu."
You know that happens a lot where it's like where a bad experience has happened is at a strip club. Man, they will overcharge. I know that.
How do you know that?
Huh?
How do you know that? Personal experience?
Because because strip clubs are
worst?
shady
Well, we're
business.
here. So what's your worst strip club story? You gotta drop it now. You can't.
No,
you
man,
gotta-
That's. the
I'm not
totally
dropping
show.
any. Yeah, I'm not.
That's the
I'm not
precursor
dropping
show
any-
to
You
the
don't have to
TATS.
say that. You don't have to say
No.
that.
I'm just saying. You just get overcharged. It's
For
like
what?
when you get a bottle and this and that.
Yeah.
They just put extra shit on there.
Hey, you know
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
I can,
Yeah, yeah,
hey,
yeah.
I can name drop. I'll name drop.
Okay.
I'll name drop. It's not even a crazy story. I can't give you that. Is that you got paid for those stories, right? This one's free. First one's always free. Jaguars, Dallas.
Okay.
It's BYOB.
A Jaguar, okay.
Got it. Not only do you have to pay for the bucket. Well, actually, no. Not only do you have to pay for the ice, which is fine. You also got to pay for the bucket. It's like a rental. You don't get to keep it. You pay for the bucket.
The hell?
Where am I gonna store the ice? Am I supposed to hold it and then you put my drink on it until it's cold?
That's how they get you. They do. They do it.
They overcharge
Yeah, they overcharge.
on everything.
They overcharge and they sneak a charge.
ATM's
But
like
see,
$8.
see,
ATM fee $10.
street club. Street club. Strip clubs.
SC.
It's a shady business to begin with.
Yeah, so I was like, are you surprised?
Yeah.
I-
That's why I do straight cash there. I don't
Straight cash, homie.
straight cash, homie.
Randy
Said
Moss.
Randy Moss, baby. How'd you pay for that? How'd you pay for that?
Pull out 100, they charge you like this other 100. That's like, where did that go? You know
Yeah.
what? I forgot. I was drunk. I probably did pull 200.
So yeah. So the Jag story here, man. I think they got duped.
Yeah, I think they got overcharged.
Yeah, they got
I mean,
overcharged.
what if one of the players said, I'm paying the next bottle for everyone in here?
It's still $57,000. Like we said, it's like 100 bottles or 500 bottles.
They might not even have that much inventory.
You're like, yeah. Like you think they sit around 500? They probably buy 20
Yeah,
bottles.
Miami, yeah.
I mean, they probably gave them, Albertson wine.
Albertson wine.
The
Some
wine-
$5 chuck.
They gave them free.
Where's all my Albertson people at?
Some
We
Boone
could've bought a
Farms.
truck- We could buy literally a truckload of Andre with 57.
It was infused with
So-
friggin' youth, is what they did. They stole youth life from actual people. and stuck it in champagne.
Like
We're like
Space
here,
Jam.
have some life champagne.
Space
For
Jam.
$57,000, better make me 4 years younger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, $57,000. Nah, man, you better change my health. You better.
I'm on the player side because I've been fucked over. So you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm
Because
pretty
we thought
sure
you
we
were
all
a
have.
drug dealer from Central America.
All right, well, let's wrap the show up.
Miami
We're on
trip?
Yes, They Did.
Oh, yes, she did.
So Adam Thielen, 8 straight games with 100 yards. We talked about how far could he possibly take this. He plays Chicago next week. They have a notoriously good defense, and then he goes on to a bye week, and then he comes back and he plays Patriots? No,
ooh,
I forget who it was, but I told you guys the Packers.
Redskins.
Plays the Packers. Comes back and plays the Packers and the Patriots. So if he gets by the Bears,
Which he won't.
so Andy thinks he will not get by the Bears.
8 is where it ends.
He thinks 8 is where it ends. When you were at 10?
9 after the bye week.
After the bye week.
Because he's gonna be rusty.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's what I said. Yeah.
That's what you said yesterday, yep. So Sam is after the bye week, and I say he's going to go 14. He's going to end up with 1,670 yards on the year. And he's going to go 14 straight with 100.
That is not happening.
When people break records, I feel like sometimes they just go. You know, nowadays, it's not like, oh, I broke the record, now I'll take the next game off. It's like, how far can I keep?
Yeah.
And I feel like he's going to go for it.
Gonna keep pushing.
No, I feel like everybody's like now he's got a target on his back.
He's had a target
Yeah.
for 2 seasons, man.
They're gonna be doubling because they don't. Nah. This guy ain't doing this on
Statistically,
us.
he's been the top receiver in the league the last 2 years.
Thing is, they got Stephon Diggs on the other side, so you know what I'm saying.
So you play hard.
Yeah,
You have Howard
so it's
off
tough.
the
Yeah,
defensive
yup,
line.
tight
You
end,
have
yeah.
a good running game.
Yep.
Even Latavius Murray, he's still good in that running game.
Serviceable.
Yeah,
serviceable.
Serviceable wasn't going serviceable.
They have a good line.
Yeah.
He
Mhm.
plays in the slot where the worst quarterbacks in the league play.
Yup. So
I mean, it's not like he's playing.
Except
what's
Dallas
his name?
Cowboys.
Chris from Denver. Chris what?
Hogan.
Chris Hogan. He's not playing Chris Hogan every week. He's in the NFC least because that division is ridiculous right now. It's all over the place. I don't know, man. I just think he can go 14 games.
Nah, man, it ends right here, right now.
nah, it ends after the bye week. He's gonna still be off.
All right. Well, is there anything else?
Yep, there is. So, Larry Fitzgerald, one of the biggest role models,
I love Larry.
Yeah.
right? For the first time in his career,
I gotta be the NFL player. I
he
wanna
does
hang out with
this.
Oh, yeah.
Insert clip.
I just want to chill with him and like learn his life and be like him.
He's always smiling, man. He's always having a good time. you know?
He's never done this before. First time in his career.
Look how strong he is.
That
man.
spike.
Yeah.
Look how strong he is.
And he's been in the league, what, 14 years?
Yeah. And you know what it is? That spike was not, hey, we're ahead. We, got the go-ahead score. No, it wasn't. The story behind it is his son didn't come to the game because he was doing some whoop-de-doo, and he was mad. For a guy that's been in the league for that long, his first spike because of what his son chose not to do, it's pretty big. You gotta admit, it bothered him a little bit.
Hey, if you're gonna put it, I guess leave it on the field.
Yeah.
I hate to go home and then I get on report a little ESPN. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Larry Fitzgerald has been arrested for domestic violence. They're gonna be like, oh, he beat his wife. And really, he just smacked the shit out of his son for not.
Kind of like Adrian Peterson.
Take it out. I said Adrian being on a 2-year-old. Adrian's so stupid. There's some players. There's another player like Jameis Winston where in his head, when you hear him speak and you look at him, he just looks like he's not there.
Yeah.
Another one of those players, man. I don't know if there's too many shots to the head or what, but you don't beat a 2-year-old. 2-year-old don't know what the hell they're doing. So 15-year-old, they might talk back. They can deserve a slap in the mouth. 2-year-old don't know what the hell's up.
Yeah.
So AP was wrong for that.
For real.
I actually was like, I remember when that went down, I was kind of like, yo, fuck AP.
He's suspended the whole year.
I got kids. I'm speaking from experience.
Mm-hmm.
I've raised kids into almost adulthood. I got Adelaide at 20 and Danny at 17 and Daniel at 12. I've raised 2 adults basically. Like,
Ooh, you in trouble?
if you ain't gonna
Was
slap,
it worth it?
if you ain't gonna slap your kid for spitting on somebody, then you're never gonna discipline them that way. You know what I'm saying?
So did you go slap Rondo?
Rondo, I would slap the shit out of Rondo. Rondo, he's 6'1", he's skinny, he's lanky. I feel like I would just choke the shit out of him.
And then he's gonna go miss the layup for your team. That's what's gonna do. I mean,
As long as it's not game one in the NBA Finals. One of them should have won. You know, I feel like that derailed the whole thing for them. So yeah, well, guys, I guess it's the end of the show.
Hey, Blake, you want to give a shout out? Want to give a little something? Hey,
know what I'm
come on, man. Yeah, before we sign off here.
In Mahomes we trust. Chiefs ball out. Collision course with the Rams here in a couple weeks, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's gonna be good.
Let's go. We might lose that game.
I think
Rams should have lost.
I think Rams
We should have lost last week.
They're gonna lose this week.
Who they got this week?
It's a 6-1 team.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head.
You're right. They should.
But it's a good. They're gonna lose this
They
week.
might catch the Chiefs in that game, but collision course Super Bowl. Chiefs will.
It might be the first of two matchups this season.
All right.
I'm telling you, all right, in Mahomes, Red Barn Golf Academy. I love this show.
Thank you.
Let's get it.
Thank you.
All right.
TATS. Two Asians talk sports.